And Ramananda Rai explained how when Sakyaras is added with even a deeper sense of love and devotion and concern, then one even feels that the Lord is depending on me. And that is called parental affection, or Vatsalya Ras. Now this is very interesting, because in the Vaikuntha worlds there is Santaras, complete surrender to the Lord. And there is Dasyaras, where that surrender is activated by service. In Ayodhya, there is some brief glimpse of Sakyaras also amongst some associates. And in the land of Ayodhya, there is also some Sakyaras and some very shade of Vatsalya Ras. Not to its full spontaneous degree, but they exist. And Ramananda Rai said, quoting Shastras, that who can understand how the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, is crawling like a child in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj? And how the absolute truth, who is the nourisher of all existence, who is Vishwambhar, how he is suckling the milk from the breast of Yashoda. And she is thinking, if I do not feed him, he will become sick, or even perhaps he will die. Such intensity of concentrated love he described as Vatsalya Ras. And Lord Chaitanya was becoming very happy as he was hearing Ramananda Rai speak. And he replied, please, is there something beyond that? And then Ramananda Rai explained that the essence of perfection, the highest ultimate realization, is Madhurya Ras. To love Krishna as his lover. And he began to explain how each of these rasas include all the preliminary rasas. Santaras is neutrality. Santaras is included within Dasyaras. Santaras and Dasyaras are included within Sakyaras. Santaras, Dasyaras, Sakyaras are included within Vatsalya Ras. And all the rasas are included within Madhurya Ras, or conjugal love. And he gave the example of the elements of this material creation. There are 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Ether is the subtlest element. Within air is also ether. And within fire is ether and air. And within water is ether, air, and fire. And within earth is fire, water, air, and ether. All the elements are contained in earth. In the same way, the fullest, richest ras is that of conjugal love. And he explained that any devotee in any particular relationship he is in with Krishna, in the perfected state of ecstatic love, is perfect, complete, and fully satisfying to that devotee. But still, from a neutral point of view, we can understand there are different degrees of the intensity of one's loving relationship with Krishna. And then he described the glories of the Gopis, who are eternally serving Krishna in Madhurya Ras. The Gopis of Braja, what was the quality of their surrender and their love? There was no limits to it. When Krishna played upon his flute, the Gopis left everything. They risked their lives going into the dark, dense forests in the night. They left all the responsibilities and all the securities of their families, of all the social customs, even of the basic principles of what we call material morality. They did not care if they were abandoned forever. They didn't care if they were homeless forever. They didn't care if the whole society rebuked them and condemned them. Their only concern was, Krishna's calling us. When the gopis went to meet Krishna, they had not even the slightest tinge of conception of satisfying their own mind, senses, or bodies. They simply went to please Krishna, to give themselves completely for Krishna. There is not a tinge of material desires in the hearts of the gopis. Otherwise, how is it that great sannyasis like Shukadev Goswami, the ultimate perfection of one in the renounced order who had no material desires, why he is aspiring to become the servant of the servant in worship of these gopis of Brajabhumi? Because their love is the essence of purity. And Ramananda Raya explained that these gopis, their love, their surrender, their sacrifice, they're willing to make any risk for the pleasure of Krishna. They're willing to die, to accept any inconvenience for Krishna, was so pure that Krishna felt indebted to them.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.